YouTube, BJD Addicts, Siouxmoo here, and I just felt compelled to do BJD Addict prompt number 2, which is what are your fears in the hobby? And I really didn't have much of a fear about anything in particular. You know, nothing really occurred to me to say, oh, I'm really scared to do this, because I'm not. I mean, I'm quite happy to try face up, so I'm quite happy to take a doll apart and sort of reverse engineer it and see how it ticks and put it back together and stuff like that. So I don't have any fears in that respect, but I don't know if this has occurred to anybody before, but I'm a little bit older, and I've recently started getting the first signs of kind of twinges in my fingers. My hands are a little, I don't know if they can, my hands are a bit odd in that, I mean, I do a lot of craft, do a lot of art. I did art at college, did art all through school, sewing, you know, you name it, I've always used my hands. And they're a little bit double jointed. Look away now if you're creeped out. But my thumb bends backwards and the tips of my fingers do weird things on their own that the rest of my fingers don't do. And I believe that when you have quite flexible hands, you're also quite prone to getting things like rheumatism and arthritis as you get older. And I don't know if you can see that, but my two middle fingers kind of bend towards each other. There's a little bit of a gap in between them. You can't really see that, and when they're natural and at rest. And right in the tips of my fingers, in the knuckles, I started getting twinges. And my biggest fear is that I'll lose the use of my, you know, I won't be able to do this stuff anymore. I mean, as it is, my eyesight's going, and when I do really fine work, there's always that risk of shaking. I mean, I know that applies to everybody, but it's more noticeable now for me because I used to be as steady as a rock, and now I'll just have a spasm and it'll go wrong suddenly and I have to start again. And you know, time moves on, and it's kind of motivating me to do more things and try and get as much done as I possibly can. And I'm quite excited actually, because I managed to find a doll on my wish list. I didn't have a specific sculpt or make of doll on my wish list. I had a specific type, which is a tiny with a certain sort of expression. It's on my DOA anyway. I'm dim-wit on DOA, and I managed to find one in England, second hand, within my budget. So I'm really excited. So there'll be a box opening coming soon, I expect. But you know, it's that thought of, oh my god, it's a tiny. The face is going to be even smaller than these guys. And this is judged, by the way, for anybody looking at this who hasn't seen any of my other videos. This is my with doll jewel rosy brown tan. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be tiny. So yeah, painting that's going to be quite a challenge. I mean, I'll rise to it, but you know, this is about fears, and my fear is that at some point I won't be able to do it. Yeah, it keeps me awake at night. It's horrible. It's a horrible thing to worry about. I mean, you know, if you lose your marbles, you don't care, do you? If you go a bit doolally, you don't know about it. Everybody else around you knows about it. But if I lost the use of my hand, even if like, not that my hands would be on the floor at any point, but even if a bus ran over my hands, I don't know what I'd do. That is one big fear. So that's my fear, and I'm really sorry. Please don't think about it as much as I do. It's not healthy. But yeah, so that's my prompt number 2, and I'm sure I'll do a few more. But yeah, watch out for the box opening, because I'll be quite excited about that one. Okay, thank you. Good luck. Look after those hands.